Today, I'm sharing a Lumen Pop sling I designed myself. The bag consists of 3 parts. The first section is the bottom, which uses this circular base made entirely of single crochets. The second section is the body. The body features 4 patterns, including the border and handles. Making this bag is relatively simple, using basic stitch techniques like single crochets, striped single crochets, and double crochets. I believe everyone will find it easy to make, as it uses the simplest stitch patterns. Now, let's go through the process of making each section in detail. First, learn how to make the bottom. Wrap the yarn around your left hand's pinky once, pinch the yarn tail, then wrap it around your index finger like this. After wrapping, use your right hand's index finger and thumb to pinch the yarn loop. Hook it with your index finger. Pinch the loop with your middle finger and thumb. Then insert and pull through the yarn. Insert, pull through. Now make 1 chain stitch. Secure with a chain stitch. This does not count as a stitch. Then thread through the loop and pull out another stitch. Now there are 2 loops on the hook. Draw through both loops at once to complete 1 single crochet. Crochet 6 more single crochets in this round for a total of 7 stitches in the magic ring. Now complete it. 1 stitch is already done. Then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This round of 7 stitches is complete. You can slightly stretch the loop bigger. Now pinch this edge with your right hand. At this point we can see 1 loop, 1 ring. Tighten the loop by pulling the head firmly. Bring the hook into the stitch. Locate the first stitch. There are 2 loops on the first stitch. Pass through both at once. Bring the yarn over the hook. Thread it through directly, and tighten the loop. The first round is complete. For the second round, follow the paper instructions, work 2 stitches in each stitch, which means a single crochet increase. This way, there will be 2 stitches in each stitch, totaling 14 stitches in this round. Bring the yarn. Bring the yarn up. Start with 1 chain stitch, then work 2 single crochets into the ring. 1, 2. At the same time, work 2 single crochets into the loop below. 1, 2. Bring the yarn. This way, 2 stitches are worked into each loop, totaling 14 stitches now. After completing the last stitch, still join with a slip stitch in the first stitch. In this small V shape, on the first stitch, turn your work and bring the yarn to slip stitch. The second round is complete. Now work the third round. Start with 1 beginning chain, then work a single crochet into the first stitch. In the second stitch, work a single crochet increase. Keep the yarn attached while working. If the yarn tail is too long and bothersome, you can cut it off. That's 3 stitches, then work a single crochet in the fourth stitch, and another single crochet increase here. Pull the yarn tight. Work another single crochet increase here. Then work 1 single crochet. 1 single crochet. Increase. Single crochet. One single crochet. That's it, the third round is completed. This round has a total of 21 stitches. For the fourth round, make a slip stitch in the first stitch. Follow the chart for the fourth round. Work 1, skip 2 stitches, then increase 1 stitch. First work 1 single crochet, then a single crochet increase, then work another single crochet. It equals 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet increase, and 1 single crochet. That's a group. Next, follow this pattern, work 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet increase, then work another single crochet. This is the second group. Just follow this pattern to complete the round. Now begin the fifth round. The fifth round is increase every 3 stitches. First work 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3. Then increase 1 stitch, work 2 single crochets in 1 stitch. Now 5 stitches. Then 1, 2, 3, and increase 1 stitch. 2 single crochets. 1, 2, 3. Increase, work 2 single crochets in 1 stitch. Follow this pattern to complete the row. Now begin the sixth round of crocheting. In the sixth round, work a single crochet increase every 4 stitches. Start by working 2 single crochets. 1, 2. Increase 1 stitch. Then increase 1 stitch every 4 stitches afterward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then increase 1 stitch. This is my personal habit when encountering even-numbered increases. The first group will be worked as half of that even number, starting with a single crochet increase. Then work the even number of stitches, followed by a single crochet increase. In the sixth round, increase 1 stitch every 4 stitches, start with 2 single crochets and 1 increase, then work 4 single crochets followed by a single crochet increase. When you reach the end, 2 single crochets will remain. Work these 2 to match the initial 2, maintaining the every 4 stitches increase pattern. You can also follow the method shown in the paper instructions exactly. Personally, I find this slightly simpler. Now, follow the pattern we just discussed to complete this round. The 6th round is now complete. For the remaining rounds, follow the increase pattern provided in the paper instructions. Finally, the bottom should reach 160 stitches. This completes the circular base. Since the following pattern and crochet method are relatively simple, and the entire pattern remains consistent, we won't demonstrate it here. Please complete the circular bag base according to the paper instructions on your own. The bag base fabric has now reached the desired size. The demonstration wasn't worked to this size. You should work up to 160 stitches, this is just a swatch. Once you've reached your desired size following the chart, prepare to fasten off by pulling the yarn through the last stitch. Done. Make a slip stitch in the first stitch, same as before. Pull through the slip stitch, then pull the loop tight. Then work one more stitch. Pull the yarn through, leaving a tail of sufficient length, and cut the yarn with scissors. Cut it off, then pull the remaining loop tight. This completes the bag base section. Next, let's go over the crochet for the 4 patterns on the bag body. Now we'll explain the entire bag body crochet section, which consists of 4 main motifs. The first motif is currently displayed on the screen. The following 4 motifs all alternate between 2 colors. When crocheting, use one color for the first row, and another color for the second row. This is the first characteristic. The second characteristic is that all single crochets are worked as striped single crochets. Striped single crochets are worked on the front loop of the stitch. Pick up the strand farthest from us to crochet. At the same time, double crochets should be worked on the unworked half loop below. Now let's look at pattern A first. Each group consists of 20 stitches. With 160 stitches on the bag base, 8 groups need to be worked. Finally, this pattern is formed, totaling 11 rows. Each group of pattern A consists of 20 stitches and 11 rows. Next, we'll demonstrate the crochet method in detail. To make it clearer for everyone, I'll use these 2 colors to demonstrate the first motif. This is ocean blue, and this is white. I'll alternate these 2 colors every row. Start by threading the yarn on the first stitch. Pull through to make a chain stitch. Here, the insertion point is different from a regular single crochet. Insert the hook into the strand farthest from us on this stitch. Yarn over, wrapping both strands. Yarn over again to complete one striped single crochet stitch. Continue to the second stitch. There are 2 strands forming a V shape. Insert the hook into the strand farthest from us. Yarn over to complete the second stitch. Continue using the same method for the rest. Follow the pattern chart for this round, work even, and make a striped single crochet in each stitch. Continue following this pattern to finish the remaining stitches. Now, you've reached the last stitch of this round. For the last stitch, insert into the outer strand, yarn over. Now it's time to switch colors. Use another color yarn for the next row. At this point, you'll see 2 loops on the stitch. Take out the white yarn for the next round. Hold it with one hand behind the fabric piece. Pinch the yarn with your middle finger, yarn over, and pull through both loops. Then tighten the back loop. Pull the white yarn tight, then slip stitch into the first stitch. Slip stitch, yarn over, pull the loop tight to complete the color change. Don't cut off the yarn from the previous round, you'll need it for the next step, just alternate as you go. Now check the pattern chart for the second row. The second row is still a round of striped single crochets, but with a different color. Follow the pattern evenly to complete the second round. For the second round, pay attention that when you did the slip stitch earlier, you pulled both strands together through the stitch. Every time you slip stitch at the end of a round, pull both loops on the stitch together. If you only pull one loop, this area will be too tight. So, I slip stitch both strands together, then bring the yarn over. While bringing the yarn over, when I insert the hook into the stitch, I pick up the strand farther from me, but slip stitch both strands together. When actually crocheting, I still work the striped single crochets as usual. Bring the yarn over to the first stitch, work even without increasing or decreasing, following the striped single crochet pattern. Pick up the strand farther from us, and work another round of striped single crochets. Pick up the back loop on the stitches farther from us. Now at the last stitch of the second round, same as before, pull out the last stitch. Then pick up that half stitch. I'll set this yarn aside for now. Pick up the blue yarn from this spot. Then press it down, and bring the yarn over like this. Okay, so we've completed this color change. Gently tighten the white yarn. Then, on our first stitch, pick up both strands together and slip stitch, pulling the loop tight. This completes the color change. Set the white yarn aside for now, no need to worry about it. Then we'll crochet the next round. First, check the pattern chart. According to the third round chart, it's this blue one. First, we need to make 5 rows of striped single crochets. Complete the yarn. Then pick up the strand that's farther from me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After completing these 5 striped single crochets, check the pattern chart here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 1 double crochet. After making the double crochet, pick up the row below the white yarn. When we were crocheting the second round, we picked up the front loop only. This back loop wasn't crocheted. This time, pick up the row below. The unworked half stitch serves as the insertion point for the double crochet. Now, let's demonstrate. Wrap the yarn around once for the double crochet. Look at this stitch. This is the white stitch loop. Insert the hook into the corresponding unworked strand below. Then pick up 1 loop. Now there are 3 loops on this stitch. Pull through the first 2 loops one by one. Pull through the remaining 2 loops again. This completes the double crochet. Below this double crochet is another striped single crochet. Then another double crochet, followed by all striped single crochets. Follow this pattern to complete the crocheting. After finishing the double crochet, skip the next stitch and leave it unworked. Insert the hook directly into the following stitch to make a striped single crochet. That means, every time you complete a double crochet, by picking up the stitch from the row below, you skip the corresponding stitch in this round without working it. Continue with a striped single crochet in the next stitch. Make another double crochet by wrapping the yarn, and inserting the hook into the stitch below. Then pull through the first 2 loops one by one. Finally, pull through the remaining 2 loops, another double crochet is completed. For the rest, follow the chart and make all striped single crochets. Complete the remaining striped single crochets according to the chart. Finish all 12 striped single crochets. This group of stitches is completed. Now we'll demonstrate it again. Follow the chart to make 5 striped single crochets first. Then make a double crochet by inserting the hook into the stitch below without working this thread. Actually, insert into the front loop of the same color thread. Pull through 2 loops with the hook to complete a double crochet. Then leave the next stitch unworked. Insert the hook into the following stitch to make a striped single crochet. Then insert the hook and make a double crochet. Skip the next stitch and continue with 12 striped single crochets below. This completes another group, demonstrating 2 groups in total. To summarize, the pattern on the body is made up of striped single crochets and double crochets. Complete each row according to the chart for every pattern. Make striped single crochets into the back loop that's farther from us. Insert the hook for double crochets into the unworked loop of the previous round, that is, the thread of the same color as the one you're working with. Insert into the unworked front loop to make a double crochet. The overall pattern follows the same rule for all sections. Follow this pattern to complete all designs, and the bag body is done. Following the previous chart, the third round is now complete. Work until the last stitch. When switching colors, there are 2 stitches behind. Hold the white yarn down. Hold down the blue loop and pull the white yarn through all at once. Then tighten the blue yarn slightly and slip stitch into the first stitch. Pass through both loops together to slip stitch, pull through and tighten. Now look at the chart for the 4th row. The first stitch is a double crochet, striped single crochet, double crochet, followed by 3 striped single crochets, forming one pattern group. Let's explain how to make the first double crochet. First, make 2 beginning chains. These 2 beginning chains don't count toward the stitch count. Then yarn over on the next round, into the stitch we skipped earlier. The first stitch is a bit hard to find. You can check this area. Here is the yarn we didn't work into earlier. Insert the hook here, then pull through the yarn. First pass through the front 2 loops, then through 1 loop. If the first stitch of this pattern is a double crochet, work it this way. Following the chart, work a striped single crochet next. Continue with striped single crochets, then work a double crochet. Work the double crochet into the white yarn of the next stitch. Pick up and pull through the yarn loop, then through 2 loops. The second double crochet is completed. Following the chart, work 3 striped single crochets and 1 double crochet. Complete the 4th round according to the chart. Three striped single crochet double crochets. The double crochet should be picked up exactly in the middle position between these 2 blue sections. Then work 1 double crochet. Then 3 striped single crochet double crochets. Work this round completely according to the chart. Now we're at the last stitch of the 4th round. The last stitch still requires switching colors. Pull the blue yarn over the white yarn, hold it down, then pull through. Tighten the white yarn. Here's mainly about which loop to slip stitch into. When starting this round, we made 2 chain stitches as the beginning chain. Then worked 1 double crochet. Now when slip stitching, you need to pick up both loops of that double crochet stitch. Not on the 2 chain stitches from the beginning. Slip stitch into the stitch of the double crochet you just made. Pull through both loops. Make sure to slip stitch into this double crochet. That's correct. Now start crocheting the next round. Follow this pattern and technique for the rest. Just complete the remaining parts. Now all the key techniques have been explained. Simply follow the chart to complete these 4 motifs. How to work stripes, how to work double crochets. If the first stitch is a double crochet, how to work it, including how to switch colors has been explained. Follow this method. Refer to the paper instructions and complete all 4 patterns. Now demonstrate the bordure and handles crocheting method. According to the chart, work even for the first round. Work a single crochet in every stitch. First work a round of single crochets. You can carry along the remaining yarn and hide it at the back. Follow this method. Single crochet means pulling both strands of the stitch through at once. For the last stitch, work a single crochet. After working the single crochet, join with a slip stitch, then move to the second round. For the second round according to the chart, first work single crochets. Then chain, work single crochet, chain, work single crochet. First follow the chart instructions. The chart shows 20 single crochets first. Complete this section of single crochets according to the chart, then start chaining. This is the handle and shoulder strap section. Since I'm demonstrating, I won't work too many. Now we need to skip 40 stitches here. According to the chart, skip 40 stitches here, count them out. After skipping, continue working single crochets on the next stitch according to the chart. After completing the single crochets, continue chaining, which is also the other side handle section. Similarly, after chaining on this side, skip 40 stitches here. The swatch doesn't have that many stitches, follow the chart. And complete the remaining single crochets. After finishing the round, make a slip stitch in the first stitch, and pull the loop tight. Next, work even single crochets in each corresponding stitch. Here's the key point, how to work single crochets into this chain stitch. First, complete the single crochets for this section. Now we've reached the original chain stitch part. Look, work even single crochets into each chain stitch. Since it's for the strap, there are 2 loops here. This is the inner side part. So, except for the bottom thread, which we don't pick up, insert the hook into the middle part after that. You can see there are 2 threads on the stitch loop. This way, the strap will be more sturdy. Only keep the stitch loop closest to me, and for the remaining 2 threads, I'll pick up a single crochet on each. For the second one, you can see, there are 2 stitches. I only keep this one stitch loop facing me. Insert the hook through this hole. Now there are 2 threads here, then bring it through. This way, the strap will be sturdier. You can see this is a loop. One loop with 2 threads. And there's another thread here that we'll pick up as well. Go through the hole below. Then follow this pattern to complete the chain section. Follow this method. Work even to match and complete all the single crochets. Once you've completed everything according to the chart, the bag is finished. That concludes the tutorial.